Hello, men. This is Chris with the Age of Reason. And tonight, what I want to do is I want to examine this Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder boxing match. Okay. Now, I don't pay any attention to the sports media whatsoever. It is something that does not interest me. It really does not interest me. If somebody asks me, what do you think of the game that's coming up, the Super Bowl, hockey, whatever, I have no answer because I don't watch that shit. I don't pay attention to that shit. I can give a fuck less. And the same thing comes back to watching men beat the shit out of each other for some money. Maybe it comes as I get older. I don't know. I think that it does because I start to realize the importance of life and things like that. I don't know. It's not to say that I don't like to see a nice action-packed fight and things like that, but I don't pay attention to it anymore. I can care less. Boxing's cool. The best man wins, whatever. That's all right with me. I'd rather see that than these fucked up street fights with overkill and everything else. Let me tell you that much. Street fight videos really fuck with me. I can't handle that shit. You get these guys doing overkill, beating somebody over and over again, a couple guys on one dude, etc. Right now, that shit don't float with me. But anyway, let's stick the focus on this. This is a media event, big money media event. Off the jump, what are the names that we have? Tyson Fury. There's our sun code for media. Our media code doesn't always mean hoax, but it's definitely a personality in the media. And the opposite party, the so-called opponent, Deontay Wilder. All right. Now, something that really has a lot of people freaked out about this boxing match is how Tyson Fury at one point decided to start licking the blood off of Deontay Wilder. And if you're somebody who doesn't pay attention to anything in this world, yeah, that'll shock you and you'll think, wow, what the fuck, that's fucked up. But let me tell you, the first thing that I thought when I saw that was this is blood ritual. This is he's performing a blood ritual when he did that. He's performing low-level cannibalism. He's taking the blood of his opponent and using that for power. This is blood magic, okay? That's all that it was. Right or wrong, what this was, why he did that. He didn't do that because he's a fucking weirdo creep and he's gonna shock you. He did this because he was consuming the power of his opponent. That's why he had to consume his opponent and then finish it off. Okay? That's what this was. In warfare, tribal combat, one of the biggest things that could ever happen was to consume the body of your victim. You consume them, you eat them. Cut his dick off, eat his body, whatever you did, you had to completely overtake him. Now, in this case, there's a lot of money on the line, and he wasn't able to just kill him and eat his fucking body. But what he did was he took the blood, he ate the blood. He ate the fucking blood. This was blood magic, blood ritual. Now, one of the big things that went around on comments about this that I read was, oh, look at that. The news ignored how he gave thanks to Jesus Christ. That's because the news is so anti-Christian. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, we have the footage here. All right. And so let's just go with this for a minute.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
All right. There you have it. Let's do it again. They turned it up.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now, Christianity is all about what? Cannibalism. Bloodshed, death, cannibalism. Eat the body of the Christ and all that. Drink the blood, the wine blood. So, this man is somebody who is on board with these kinds of practices, these kinds of ideas, these kinds of teachings. This man is on board and has no problem at all with cannibalism. No problem at all with cannibalism. And that's why he did this shit. This was blood magic to his god, Baal or whoever. We can go ahead and convert it and say it's Jesus and whatever. That's subject for a whole nother show. Okay? He consumed this blood from Deontay Wilder as a form of blood magic. Nothing more, nothing less.
You know, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
There you have it. Say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. All right, and so here we go. Here's a quick sample of the big shocking blood licking that freaked everybody out. Let's go ahead.
Fury continues to press in against Wilder.
And Fury looks like if he lands a good punch, Deontay will go down. He definitely doesn't look.
What was he just doing with his tongue right there?
And there it is. He consumes the blood of this man. And he puts a big old fucking grin on his face, okay? He's a cannibal. This is entry cannibalism, I'm telling you. For Christ, for their God.
If he lands a good punch, Deontay will go down. He definitely doesn't look.
What was he just doing with his
He got a big kick out of that.
Will go down. He definitely doesn't look.
What was he just doing with his Wilder?
And Fury looks like if he lands a good punch, Deontay will go down. He definitely doesn't look.
What was he just doing with his tongue right there?
Now, of course, you look at this at first glance and you think that's one gay-looking motherfucker and shit like this. And he's got a big grin on his face and everything else. And, there's certainly an aspect of psychological warfare as well being levied against Deontay Wilder at this because he had to feel this fucking shit, okay?
He said in the lead up, I want to taste blood.
He said, I want to taste blood. Okay, so you think that this is the same kind of good, God-fearing, righteous to their brothers Christian that you are or your family is or anything like that. These people are on an entirely different level of what the Christ is. Okay, they're an entirely different level from your entry level Christianity, your entry level Christ. Okay, all three Abrahamic religions are always rooted in warfare, okay, and death. This is all information for another show. But if you don't know this stuff and you see this shit and it freaks you out, but then at the end you think that it's so sweet and great that he gives thanks to Christ, you're just a fucking idiot. You gotta know what's going on out there. Watch. Cannibalism. He liked that shit.
He said in the lead up, I want to taste blood. I believe that's what he was just doing there at the end of 6, tasting Wilder's blood. That was outrageous.
Boom. Outrageous. Of course, right? Shocking, disturbing, outrageous. But at the end, you get your feelings up when he goes back and he brings it back to Christ. Yeah.
You know, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I have given you a blood sacrifice. because the blood is what drove his intent. The blood is what drove the intent. He made a blood offering and consumed it in return for power. That's it. That's all there is to it. And this, of course, is not the first time that cannibalism has ever been exhibited in the boxing world. Mike Tyson chewed off, Evander Holyfield's ear, ate his ear right off his head, and that was along the same lines. There's no difference. There's no difference in the complexion of one's skin or anything. These people are all batting for the same God, the same deities. Gods, deities are all batting for the same, okay? And that's all that matters. That is all that matters. And look at that big old grin on his face. Real shocking shit, right? So here we go. He was the bite heard round the world. Let's check it out real quick. Take a big old chomp out of that motherfucker.
Nasty stuff in there. There looked to be a bite almost.
He's still punking him out too. He was in that shit.
It looked as if Tyson bared his teeth at one stage in the exchange.
Yes,
Hit
I
his
think
ear.
he bit his ear. That's what Holyfield was in a lot of tears from that. You see the
And what was it during this stage of Mike Tyson's career? I believe during the Evander Holyfield fight is when Mike Tyson went on the TV record, and he was trying to shock everybody who all saw us out. He says, "I'll eat his children," and talking about he's gonna eat his fucking children. Okay, Jupiter, was the planet, the god, devoured his own children. Mike Tyson has no problem at all devouring children. Let's just say,
blood on the ear. That was definitely a bite.
and he got the look.
Well, feelings are running very, very hot indeed in there. Holyfield was outraged by that.
There it is. He didn't bite off the whole ear or nothing like that, but he bit that motherfucker. He got that blood. He got that blood.
Now, what is the referee going to do about that?
So none of this shit, don't get too overworked about it when you see this shit. Don't get overworked about it. Know that there is some other fucking thing going on behind the scenes that you have. Well, maybe you, but most people have absolutely no idea what happens. Okay, most people have no idea. They have no idea about the religions that they worship, the gods that they worship, or rather, the religions they follow, the gods that they worship. They have no idea. They have no idea. They have no idea how perpetually lost at sea they are. Zero idea. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. This is Chris with the Age of Reason. I just want to remind you guys, as always, keep both eyes, all three eyes opened at all times. Pay attention. Keep learning. Pay attention, though, for sure. Don't let your fucking emotions run wild when you see this kind of shit on TV. Why would it? Why would your emotions? Why would you allow your emotions to run wild with something that you see on TV, especially a fight, a match, man versus man? You see, you have no problem watching MMA or MMA. Guys beat each other up all day, barefisted and whatever. They're all doing for the same thing. They're betting for the same gods. That's it. Blood over intent. This is blood magic. This was a blood ritual all day. You take that to the bank and keep on cashing it. Pay your rent with that motherfucker, okay? All right, guys, I will catch you all next time. Oh, and by the way, it took like 10 tries to get this done because family first over here. Every time I'd start up, my little girl come finding me. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you later.